What's going on, family? You're in the lab with Avery Yashurel. I'm gonna say this, and I'm standing on business on this. I think church today is a joke. I think it's a big joke. There's no power in there. There's no power in the building. And Acts, it said he don't live in the building built by human hands. In this particular video that I ran across, that was sent to me, then I decided to talk about it. Is this pastor here walk around in women high heels doing service? This is ridiculous, man. This is just detestable. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it pissed me off. You know what I mean? You leading people, bro. You leading people to hell, and you walk around here in high heels, bro. You need to have 1,000 lashes, bro. This is so sickening, and that's why I think this shit is a joke. A lot of this mess is a joke, man. I'm gonna play this video, and I'm gonna come back and give my commentary on it.
Hearts.
Who always got angry fast.
Who
you hate, who can be your solution to your problem. That's why God said never hates anybody. Easter. Everybody is celebrating, and even those who are not, after murdering the person finish, they regret. The spirit of jealousy has left them, and anger also have left.
Elohim, le Dieu singulièrement multiple, le Dieu unique qui a plusieurs révélations.
Go after Christ with your fear not. Visit.
And I'm speechless, but at the same time, I'm irritated because I'm seeing a lot of foolery going on. In this church here, I think over in Africa or something, sound like he's an African guy. And I'm not talking about all pastors. I'm not going to put that label on all pastors because there are some great pastors out here. There's some great men of Elohim that's teaching the word of Elohim, the Most High. But I'm talking about foolery like this right here. Like this cat walk around here in high heels doing multiple services, not just one service, doing all his services. You know what I mean? Like it's like it's normal. That's not normal. And let me tell you why it's not normal, because in Deuteronomy 22 and verse 5, it says, a woman must not put on men clothing and a man must not wear women clothing. Anyone does this is detestable in the sight of the Elohim, the Most High. You know what I mean? If you don't believe me, I can show it to you right here. That's in Deuteronomy 22 and 5. I ain't got time, man. I ain't got time to be playing with this mess. People out here playing. We're in a time of foolery. We're in a time of just leading people to hell. If it ain't about money, if it ain't about taking up 15 offerings and 23 tithes, I know I'm being facetious with that, but if it ain't about that, man, nobody is really giving the word no more. That's the reason. That is the reason why I tell people you better study to show thyself approval. You better go ahead and test the spirit with the spirit at all times, because you're going to find stuff like that. Your pastor will tell you that the Old Testament is done away with. Then he'll read Malachi 3 and 8, where it said, will a man rob God when it comes to tithing? But then he don't go up the way I think it's Malachi 3 and 6, where he said, the Most High say he changes not. They pick and choose what they want out of Scripture. They pick and choose, man. And that's why I had to walk away from that. I walked away from all that because there ain't no power there. And you got people in there that's whatever the pastor say, they're going to jump. They're going to jump. They're going to run. Yeah. Pastor says that, so it must be true. Said it, going to your scripture yourself, studying yourself, and then you go back to him, especially when he's in error, and say, hey, I'm not picking that up right here. Is there any way you can expound on this? Because my spirit ain't lead me to believe that, what you say. And there's a lot of pastors out here that is in secret societies. It's a lot of pastors out here that's whatever the government tells them to do or say, that's how they're going to lead their congregation for the almighty dollar. You say you want to be like the Mashiach. The Mashiach rode on a donkey. You can't sit in nothing less than a Mercedes. I don't get where we're going with this and why we're leading people the way we lead people. And I don't get why people just out here going along with it. I understand that some people don't understand the Bible. I understand some people don't want to read the Bible. I understand some people don't want to study it. But now there's YouTube, there's Google. Heck, AI, GPT will read scriptures to you if you put it in there. And they even break it down for you if you need help with it. I don't get why some people just would not study and test the spirit, man. These ain't no power in with these guys out here. Y'all can get mad at me all y'all want. I'm seeing guys in. I'm finna open up a can. I know I'm gonna open up a can here. And I know I'm probably finna get challenged. And that's fine. I'm seeing guys in frats. They're sitting in the pulpit. When the Most High say don't take an oath. Don't take oath. And I don't understand. How can you continue to go against what the word of Elohim say? Just because you're a well speaker and you can motivate people. A lot of these guys are just excellent speakers. A lot of them. Motivational speakers. A lot of these guys are. And they can get you riled up and tug on your heartstrings. And then you digging deep. The Most High don't need your money. Obedience is better than sacrifice. I tell you that all the time. If you want to move the Most High, the way you move the Most High is praise and worship and obedience. That's how you move the Most High. You ain't got to sow. Oh, I got to sow a seed. I got to make sure I get the Most High $200 because that's what pastor said. Your pastor lied to you. But if he tell you the truth, his way of living is going to go way down. Then he really got to ride a donkey. And he don't want to do that because he's used to that AC in that big house and kids going to college. His kids going to college debt free and yours got to take out student loans. Why is that? Why every time the pastor needs something, he come to you for it? Oh, well, we need a new church van, and so we're gonna need to raise $75,000. But every time you need something, he tell you to go to Elohim. Well, you must be living right, because I don't know why this keeps happening to you. I'm just being honest here. We have to have these conversations. We have to. Nobody wants to have a true conversation anymore. And when I see this stuff here, this dude walking around the hills doing this church service, I shake my head, bro. Because Most High said it is detestable to do that. And then I'm gonna have some people like, well, who said high heels are women's shoes? I ain't got time to even argue with that, man. I won't even argue with you on that. Whatever. If you're gonna leave those type of comments, don't even send me no comments with that. Let's watch this video one more time, then I'll close it out. But yeah, this is pretty terrible, bro. This dude walking around in high heels, giving the scripture.
Who always is bitter in heart?
Who
always got angry fast? Who you hate? Who can be your solution to your problem? That's why God said never hate anybody. Easter. Everybody is celebrating, and even those who are not, after murdering the person finish, they regret. The spirit of jealousy has left them, and anger also have left.
Elohim, le Dieu singulièrement multiple, le Dieu unique qui a plusieurs révélations.
Go after Christ with your pianos. Visit